Okay, hopefully we're back. Don't know what that crash was about.
Chose to charge resource. Charged resource.
Sorry, peeps. Just shut down.
Charged resource. Opponent charged additional resource. Opponent
figured.
cast the spell. Lost a creature. No creature left on your battlefield. Charged resource.
Alright, this should hopefully be game. Yo, Miss Zero. Oh, interesting choice. Okay. OMG, Kestrel. I'm back! Hello. Let's just keep the pressure up.
Creature summoned. No creature left on the enemy's battlefield.
Missed. Hey, would you sell out and play Fortnite on stream with fans? Hey, I win. Hurrah! Yes. If it was with subscribers, then yes, I would play Fortnite. I just will not play Fortnite by myself because it's literally 20 minutes of me running around not seeing anybody and then getting sniped in the back of the head. So yes, I would play it with fans, but I would not play it by myself. Alright. So, I mean, this deck's doing fine, this weird little lowercase split thing. Miss, you'll play with me, that's fine, but I mean, you'd need to get a lot more people than just you and I involved in it. Hold on, yeah, and people are getting a little bit bit concerned on Discord because the stream dropped. But yeah, we're still here. Okay. Missed. I'm not great, but I'm better than a noob. Well, I am terrible, and I am a noob because as I say, I played it for a couple of days, got nowhere with it, and then decided to stop. Kestrel, or you can go and play Minecraft. I have played Minecraft as well. I enjoy it, but it's it doesn't hold my interest for extended periods of time. You know, I'll play it for like 2 days, and then I won't play it again for 4 months, and then I'll play it for 3 days, and then I won't play it again for 2 months, and then I'll play it for a week. I'm one of those people who feels the need of an actual goal, something to aim for, and Minecraft doesn't really offer you that. You create your own goals, I guess, but after a couple of days I just think to myself, why am I doing this again? Yes, I only got like 7 wins in solo. Well, I have 0 wins, so you're doing way better than me. There is skill in Fortnite, but the problem with games of that type is that there's basically, you know, there's here where most people are, where the game is not skill-based at all, because we're all just running around and we don't know the tricks and the tips and all the little things that we should be doing. So there's no skill, it's just random luck as to whether or not you survive. And then there's this sort of gap where nobody exists, and then up here there's incredibly high-level skill-based play where they know exactly the map and the drops and what weapons to use and when and yada yada yada. Oh, Jesus Christ, our rank 1 players is going to be short. And they're really on the ball, and there's people like Ninja who are just like throwing stuff up like crazy. But again, there's either no skill, which is where I am, complete luck, and I hate that kind of game, or total skill, and I just don't have the patience to get to that point. Alright, so that was a drop into nature. So you know what, it's probably an ambush vine, so we're going to bait it out. Yep, we'll bait it out with the share, and then I can drop a goblin shredder onto it later. Oh, it's an aggro deck. Wait, what? An aggro Fabricio? That's a bit weird. Kind of want to get rid of it. This is a bit of a waste of resources, but since I'm in the lead anyway. Forces a response onto the Hellhound, but you're going to have to use a hunt or a command hunting on it, which is fine. Yeah, there's the hunt. I'm okay with that because it means that the Golden Shredder is basically safe now. And then goes back into the grave. So that's going to cost 2, so the next creature I drop is going to drop that. Oh, there's Pal. Interesting. When it kills an enemy, recovers completely, moves to the enemy's battlefield. You know what? Kind of want to let him do that. Because we can actually get some good stuff this way. Because Power will kill the citizen, we'll get some light off it, and then Power comes to our side of the field. Luke, hello! Welcome. Ooh, he's going to let me have it. Thank you.
Your turn starts now.
Bingo bango. Alright, so that's actually working out quite well. Phantom of the... Really? Huh, okay. And we'll drag to hell. Hopefully this hits the Golden Shredder, although even we're actually okay. Yep, we're fine then. Good.
Charged resource.
So Pal's just going to keep doing 5 damage for us, which is lovely. Very tasty.
No creature left on the enemy's
Okay, lychee.
Chose to charge resource.
Wish I had packed an arrow of revenge now, actually. I'd be guaranteed the win.
No creature left on the enemy's battlefield. Chose to charge resource.
Yeah, you guaranteed the win with an arrow of revenge. Wah wah. This has been remarkably easy for a rank 1 player. He must be trying out a new deck or something. I'm not sure why it would be at this point.
Creature summoned.
Can't think that she's going to have any useful AoEs.
Defeated opponent's creature. The creature has come
I'm okay
out
with
from
that.
the grave.
Oh, yeah. And she committed suicide before my rats can come out. Okay, that's fine then. Weird deck for a rank 1 player to be using. Aggro Fabricio. Just kind of destroyed it. Never mind. Alright, so that's us with a positive win rate. That's, what? 3 or 4 wins, 2 losses with that deck? I'm okay with that. Yes, Fortnite just got motion aiming on the Nintendo Switch. PC players used to have an advantage all the time due to having a mouse for more accuracy, but now Switch players can give them a run for their money. It's a cross-platform. That's cool. Didn't know that. I figured PC players would just play with PC players because generally PC doesn't cross-platform with any other, with any console, because, as you say, the aiming thing gives PC players an advantage. And I mean, I suppose console players that run XKBM or whatever it is. Alright, well, so for anybody that was interested, I mean, you know, that was a rank 5 player and a rank 1 player running some... well, I mean, the rank 5 was running a top meta deck and we won, and the rank 1 player, I don't actually know what they were running. Some sort of aggro. So there's the deck that I'm running right now anyway, if you're interested. Yeah. I mean, I'm not 100% sure about the fugitive share. She's kind of there. I think I originally put her in there as a kind of pseudo anti-gimmick, because if she transforms and hits, then her resource drain on the enemy can really screw up gimmick players. Leek, XIM. Is it XIM or XLM? Anyway, whatever it is, it's the thing that allows you to use mouse and keyboard on to control on a console. So yes, could be XIM. Doesn't really ring a bell, but what do I know? Anyway, yes, there's a deck if you're at all interested. I'm thinking about what I would change now, but really there's nothing obvious. I quite enjoy all of the cards that are in there. There's no transformation, which does make it a little bit weak to that, of course, which is problematic, but... Leek, this is Destiny player. It's just as him who's really annoying. Fair enough. Well, console player uses mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Mist. On default, it plays with the people on the same platform, but you can set it to play cross-platform. Also, you can plug in keyboard and mouse on the PS4 and set it for same platform only. Think about that. You can plug a keyboard and mouse into the PlayStation 4, but you can't play games using the mouse unless the game itself has been programmed to allow that. You can use a keyboard for chatting, but you can't use the mouse for controlling the aim of your character unless, as I say, the developers of the game on that particular console specifically designed it to do that. Leek, never lost to him though. Oh, that's good then. Not a very good XIM player. I mean, that's the thing though, like a top tier console player is still going to beat a bottom tier PC player, even despite the aiming differences. Alright, so one last quick call out for the sub battles then. I do have 10 gem gifts to give away. If anybody wants to jump into a sub battle, you will get, which is where you challenge, well, you just put your name in, and then 2 players from the chat fight and I spectate, and the first 4 people to sign up will get 10 gems as a gift. I don't know how much of an incentive that is at this point, but you do anyway, so meh, screw it. In the meantime, we'll talk about the tournament very, very quickly. Missed. Also, the PlayStation version is the worst version because you can't play with people on the Switch or Xbone. Yes, I know the PlayStation's issue with cross-platform compatibility is really annoying. PS4 used to be the best console. There's no argument, PlayStation 4 just was the best console. But with Xbox now moving into cross-platform play and Sony digging in their heels, it's like, PlayStation, you're kind of losing ground here. Leek, he is great, it's just that we're so good. Your team, well, that's also cool. Also, a well-coordinated team is going to beat a solo player any day of the week, just because of communication. Especially on Destiny 2, which is much more of a team-based shooter than Destiny 1, but I don't know which Destiny you're talking about. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, tournament. So, the idea is that this is going to be the very final tournament of Mabinogi Duel. It's going to take place in August, probably the 2nd or 3rd week, just before the servers get shut down. Missed isn't F. I assume you accidentally hit enter. So it's going to be a single elimination, as with all of the previous tournaments that we've done. 1v1, you get beaten, and then if you get beaten, then you get knocked out of the tournament, and you know, the fight to the end, win, hooray, you get the End of Legends championship. Rekimaru, Mabinogi name is Rekimaru. Okay, if anybody wants to fight Rekimaru, I will write that down. Rekimaru. Alright. Missed. Isn't cool how which console is better is always swinging back and forth. Yes, it is very good. Oh, Rekimaru for the sub tournament. Okay, that's fine. Yes, so if you want to sign up for the sub battle, for the sub battle tournament, for the tournament, which is different to sub battles, but if you want to sign up for the tournament, I'm going to post the link once again. So right after this live stream is finished, I will be going on to the Discord channel and I will be creating a sign up room. So just post your in-game name in the sign up room and you will be automatically registered for the tournament. There's no rush. It's not first 16 or first 24 as the previous ones have been. If you sign up for the tournament, you will be allowed entry into the tournament. This is basically going to be a kind of battle royale free-for-all. So everybody who hasn't had the opportunity to participate in past tournaments is now guaranteed to be able to participate in these ones. Kestrel, you're up for a sub-battle. All right, I'll write you down just in case anyone's interested. Kestrel. Where's known as, yeah, I won't write down your proper name. Reagan. So, if anybody wants to fight Kestrel, do. Missed. Experimental streams when? I'm actually going to start up the experimental streams. See, I'm not 100% sure. The problem is that the tournament is going to be taking up a lot of my time from now on. So I'm not 100% sure whether I'll just do random experimental streams and I'll just announce it like an hour before it happens on the Discord, or whether we'll have the tournament in the 1st or 2nd week of August and then I will start the experimental live streams right after that. previously when I've done the tournaments, and even when it's just been 16 people, it's been a lot of work. So I'm not sure I'd be able to do that, plus the experimental streams, plus the programming that I'm working on at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. It's blank, you're in. I assume you mean for the sub-battle. So, Herbarrack. Good, so you can fight Reagan. So, Herbarrack and Reagan, make sure you guys have each other added to your friends lists. I have both of you, so that's fine. You will both get guaranteed 10 gems for fighting. The next 2 people to sign up for sub-battles will also get 10 gems, regardless of whether you win or lose. So, yes, I'm not sure if there's anything else really to say about the tournament at this point. We'll probably use the old rules, or the rules from the previous tournament, which is cat shop cards only. May introduce a ban rule, possibly, but I'm not sure about that one. Missed, Kestrel versus Blank, yes. We'll discuss that as well. So if you're on the Discord and you are interested in the tournament, either signing up, participating, or spectating, pay attention to the tournament talk room, because we will be discussing rule sets and things like that there. Alright, so it doesn't look like anybody else wants to sign up for the sub-battle, so we will spin the rubber ducky to see who goes first. So we'll spin Samurai Quack, or... wait, what's this? We have a second ducky! Yay! So we have a second ducky joining us today. This one is Henry the Quack, named by my brother. He went to York last week, and he brought me back this little guy. So now Samurai Quack has a Henry the Quack brother. Leek, but my mutants. I know it's so sad. Well, again, we'll discuss the rules. And you know, since it's for everybody, we may go cat merchant cards only, or we may say all cards are allowed, but no 5-star cards. Maybe we'll go with that way. So let's spin Henry the Quack. Facing forward will be Herbarrack, facing backwards will be Reagan. Okay, so forward Herbarrack and Reagan. It's blank. No mutants allowed for the tournament. Currently, my thinking is that the rule set will be only cat merchant cards, and that way everybody's on more or less an even playing field. However, if people want mutants and things like that involved in the tournament, then we can have that. So the rule set is up for it. So spin, 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 spin. Wow, this guy's good spinning. Good spinning. All right, so facing forward, who did I say that was? Herbarrack. Herbarrack, please send a battle request to Reagan. Herbarrack, please send a battle request to Reagan. Okay, see you both online, which is great. Hopefully you've added each other as friends as well. Rubber duckies, you're the ones that make bath time so fun. I can tell this is going to become my thing, by the way. 5 years from now, I'm going to have like an entire room just filled to the brim with rubber duckies. On the plus side, best bath time ever. The Gagra just popped in because of the clickbait title. Well, okay, fair enough. I mean, it's not technically clickbait. This is the tournament sign-up talk thing, so... Alright, so Herbarrack was on challenge, so we'll spectate from his view. Reagan up at the top with the L hero and 2 mutants. Herbarrack down the bottom with the L hero and 2 mutants. Both of them say hello at pretty much exactly the same time. So, it looks like it's... it would be a mirror match, except they only share one color in common. Herbarrack could remove the skeleton with a holy missile, but goes for the fireball, so I assume no holy missile, which is an interesting choice. I should mention as well, not that it's important right now, but sub-battles, of course, are no gimmicks. And that will be true for the tournament as well. No gimmicks will be allowed. That means no Gates of Hell Lilith nonsense, no endless apocalypse zombie looping, no... well, you know what gimmicks are. None of that. Alright, so the leopard comes out, manages to get a couple of shots off onto Herbarrack. Out comes Rise of People +1, which is quite interesting. So a couple of level 3 citizens out here. Reagan could remove the citizen in front of the leopard to allow the damage to come through, but that would of course give Herbarrack back, what is it, 2? Yep, 2 of that. Oh, a cat box of dark +1. Interesting. So, when killed, leaves behind a black cat when killed. Yeah, alright, well, it's about to be Amateur's Blue Spell circled and murdered by the citizen. So, the box full of cats has been frozen solid and then shattered by the citizen. All those little kittens dead. Dead forever. Out comes Fabricia and a cat box, another one, so a double cat box on Reagan's side, which is interesting. Miss, there was an American cartoon called Duckman. It's about a private dick with a K that's also a duck. He also stands against PC culture and only trying to do right by his family after struggling with depression after the death of his wife. Jesus, that got grim. Alright, so the cat box dies, out comes the black cat, and the machine cat merchant comes out. So if the black cat doesn't die, Reagan is going to start generating resources based off that, and black cat doesn't die, so it gives Reagan back some darkness resources, which works out quite nicely for him. The machine cat merchant does what machine cat merchants do, which is discarding cards, but increasing its attack, defense, and HP by 2, and giving it a little bit of extra gold. Down goes the machine cat. Will the black cat go bye-byes, or is it just going to be left alone to do its thing? Looks like it's just going to be left alone to generate more darkness resources, which is really nice for Reagan, so that's an extra 2. The black cat's got 4 darkness resources back into Reagan's pool so far, so it's definitely more than paid for its cost. Out comes... Oh, Hunter Piole. I did not recognize it with the summer thing. But yes, Hunter Piole. With the abs. I do like the fact that the summer version of Piole and the summer version of Rigetti are basically the same image but cut in half. It's fun. Alright, so down goes the black cat. No more darkness resources for Reagan, but he has generated a lot in the interim and has taken a strong HP lead. Out comes Linker Elvenkier. That is going to kill that guy, heal himself back up, and hurt Birkin at the end of the turn, which will help regain a little bit of that HP gap. So bingo bango. Out comes the capture. That's pretty nasty on Reagan's side there. So Reagan's going to be generating HP, not that he needs it because he hasn't actually been damaged yet. Out comes, oh, Camellia, or Camilla or Camellia. Camellia. I was wrong on both wrong on both counts. Camellia comes out, freezes the Lincoln Elvenkier, and she's going to destroy it. It's on the field. Drag to Hell comes out, bye-bye to Camellia, and a revive on Reagan's side, which does do 10 damage. Herbarrack's turn now. Really nice amount of resources into light, so he's going to make the most of that by bringing out another +1 Rise of the People, level 4 citizens. Do they get any more back, or still just 2? It's still just 2. Wasn't sure if it jumped up again at 4 or not. Out comes that omnipresent cat box once again. Not enough resources for a Camellia or for a Amateur's Blue Spell Circle, so the cat box is going to resummon a cat. Out comes a leopard onto the into an aggressive positioning. Reagan doesn't need to block that citizen +1. It's more important to him to put the pressure on, make the most of his resource advantage. So Herbarrack goes for, looks like a double charge, no reason really to do anything else right now. Get that 7 damage off from the citizen +1 and try to regain as much of a resource parity as possible. Reagan's turn once again. Let's see what he decides to do here. A Black Spirit coming out again into an aggressive position, forcing another response. And a discard into Darkness, saving up for something on the following turn perhaps, unless it's a Stone Curse, which seems unlikely. Out comes the Hunt, down goes the Black Spirit. Herbarrack goes for another double charge, almost certainly, and that is the HP now balanced out. The citizen's going to kill that cat box, it's going to summon a cat. Out comes the Prisoner Share, interesting choice. So the Golden Garden Cat and Kadir's Cat, that's 4 damage coming out from Kadir's Cat. If Reagan has Arrow of Revenge, he can win this now by going for a double arrow into Kadir's Cat. But let's see what he's got. I discard into gold, so he doesn't have Arrow of Revenge, basically. Citizen +1 is problematic. The Amateur's Blue Spell Circle comes out, the Golden Garden Cat's going to kill that. Which is going to put Herbarrack into a really awkward position. If Herbarrack has a mana Arrow of Revenge, he wins. Fireball comes out, it's going to take care of the Golden Garden Cat.
additional resources.
And that means that Reagan no longer has fatal damage on his side of the field, but Herbarrack will have fatal damage on his side of the field. So Reagan needs to remove or block. He goes for the block, knowing that Herbarrack can't remove that cat box, and that's fatal damage right there. Possible that Herbarrack could afford a surprise attack with some discards. Goes for a double charge, maybe going for the triple for the sportsmanlike finish. Says hello. I think he meant to say good job or good game. Yeah, good job. There we go. And Reagan is sad, which sounds sarcastic when Elle says it, but I'm sure he didn't mean it that way. And that is going to be fatal damage there. Sportsmanlike finish on Herbarrack's side. Looks like a sportsmanlike finish on Reagan's side as well. Very, very close match there. Very, very tight indeed. And Kadir's cat, of all creatures, lands the finishing blow. So congratulations there to Reagan. Well played to Herbarrack. And both of you will get 10 gem gifts now. So let me open this up. There we go. So Herbarrack, 10 gems for you, buddy. And Reagan, 10 gems for you. Congratulations. Alright, so good game. Well played to both players there. Okay, so it's been pretty quiet as far as sub-battles go. I'm not hugely surprised. So I think we'll wrap it up there. Final questions about the tournament before we finish up. If anybody has any questions about that, please let me know. I still have 2 10 gem gifts to give away. So the first 2 people to shout Samurai Quack into the chat will get 10 gems. Let's put it that way. The Quack Brothers. I've just suddenly decided. So yes, any questions about the tournament, or shout Samurai Quack in the chat in order to get 10 gems. Up to you guys. So it's like he's thinking about it. Missed 0, Samayam Quack. Not the same thing. Leek, Samurai Quack, you get 10 gems. Missed, it's still Samayam Quack. It's not, doesn't count still. So Leek, I'm just so that I'm 100% sure on this, Leek. Your username is thy Leek, right? Just before I give it away to somebody potentially who's not you. Just let me know that thy Leek is your... I'm like 99.9% sure, but you know, I've made this mistake before, so just let me know. This one's slightly bigger than this one, which is good actually, because it is Henry VIII's kind of quack, so he should be larger. It is yours. Good. Okay, I'll send that off then. There we go. Boom. Nick, sub battle. You can do a sub battle if you want to sign up for a sub battle. Then sure, but we've been going for an hour now, and so far only 2 people have wanted a sub battle, so I kind of figured it's not really going to happen. Melissa, hello, welcome. We're kind of wrapping up, but if you want to get involved in the sub battle, that would help extend the live stream. Nobody else is shouting Samurai Quack, so I think we'll just give that to Mist 0 then. Where are you? I wish this was properly alphabetized. Hey. I'll just type it in. Mist 0 with a 0 on the end. Confirm. Okay, good. Hopefully that got to you okay. Leek, I can join soon. Well, I mean, we're kind of wrapping up. Unless a lot of other people want to jump in for the sub battles, we will just kind of wrap it up, and I'll jump into the Discord and we'll make a start on the tournament sign-ups. So if people are ready to sub battle now and they post their in-game names immediately, then we'll do another couple of fights. If not, then if you have any questions about the tournament, quickly let me know. And if you have a deck that you would like me to review and critique, again, let me know. And this is the deck that I was running earlier in the live stream that came out with a positive win rate against some rank 1, rank 4, and rank 5 players. So, in case anybody is interested in that. Leek, okay, so you're up for another sub battle. If anybody else signs up for a sub battle in the next minute or two, then we'll do it. Otherwise, we'll wrap up there so that I can get on and open up the tournament sign-up room on the Discord. So once again, if you're interested in getting involved in the chat in the Discord tournament, the Discord link's down there. Nix, okay, you're signed up as well. All right, so it'll be links. There we go. I've shipped you guys. Now you're links. Nick Stalker versus Leek. Okay, so LMN. So facing forward for Leek, facing backwards for Nick Stalker. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Whoop, that was not a spin. There we go. That's like breakdancing. Okay, facing forward. Who did I say that was? Leek. So, Leek, please send a battle request to Nick Stalker. Please send a battle request to Nix. No, I was wondering why the friends list wasn't showing up. It's because I'm not on my my friend tab. Well. So, Leek is online, just waiting for Nix. There he goes. Good, good. Alright, so now that Nix is online, Leek, as soon as you're ready, send him a battle request. And we'll get to fighting. Unfortunately, I gave away the other 10 gem gift, so I can't just give it to you. I can't give it to Nick Stalker, but Leek got 10 gems, so it kind of works. Sent, good, 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 good. Yep, I can see the transition beginning. This is nice and smooth so far. Everybody's just been really on the ball. Makes a change from our usual sub battles.
Magicians and summoners, the duel.
Alrighty, Nick Stalker up at the top with 2 mutants in the L hero, Leek down the bottom with 6 mutants in the L hero. Boom, 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 boom. Rekumaru, you for the sub battle. Okay, I'll sign you up, Rekumaru. If anybody wants to fight Rekumaru, please post your in-game name. Golden Garden Cat comes out in the off-right center. Mana, Book of Knowledge comes out. The Golden Garden Cat, does it do what it do? It does. It does what it does. So that's a little extra resources there for Nick Stalker. A nice play there, as it turns out. He was probably expecting it to be removal bait, but instead it turned out to actually be a good little resource generator. So Leek is in a bit of an awkward situation here. Goes for the level up, so it's going to give another point of light into Nick Stalker, as well as taking 5 damage immediately. So that's a 13 HP differential between the two, and now Leek can hopefully start up with his plan. But he's thinking about it. This may be a little bit too much damage too quickly. And a lot of resources on the opponent's side of the field, thanks to that Golden Garden Cat already having generated enough resources to pay for its own cost. Out comes a Dark Lady Share +1 in the center, and a Dark Lady Share +1 in the off left center. More resources coming in for that Golden Garden Cat. PLA is going to come out, take care of that center share. It's a gold PLA. And the Paralyzing Bullet comes out, and it's countered by the counter spell. So one of the Lady Shares is going to survive, but the other one is going to fall to PLA. Regrettable. A PLA is not something you expect when your opponent doesn't have any nature, but well, at least that's useful knowledge for Leek. He knows what one of Nick Stalker's mutants is now. Out comes a standard Lady Share +1, and the Vanished Thief's Book activates. So both, well, the first share is going to activate, second share is not going to. The removal spell could come out, but I think no, it doesn't activate on that one. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Beautiful Prisoner Share, who's kind of invulnerable to removal spells. Out comes PLA once again. Wah, wah. Yeah, that PLA is going to be extremely problematic, rather, to a share deck. Size is leaking, yes. I don't blame you. I don't blame of all the cards to have to deal with using a share deck. PLA is not really one you wanted to have to wrestle with. Nick Stalker revives from the grave. He doesn't need to fear that since he's at level 3 now, and he's got, well, over double, almost triple the HP of his opponent. The Golden Garden Cat just continues to generate light resources, and now comes the rise of the people. So that's going to be a big threat there for Leek. Not enough resources for a Holy Spear, even if he was inclined to cast one. Because of course the problem with the Rise of the People is that when you kill the citizens, they give you back a couple of light resources each. So you kind of need to transform them or vanish them or something similar to that, and that can be problematic. So discard into an Ice Spear that's going to kill the citizens and give Nick Stalker 4 light resources back. It does finally remove that Golden Garden Cat though. Evilbard, wow, still tournament. I'm not sure what you mean. This is not the tournament. This is the tournament sign up live stream. This is to announce the tournament is happening and to ensure that everybody knows that the sign up is going to be happening as soon as this live stream is over. Out comes the Magician Mana Mask Field, which is snagged by the Black Crest. Out comes the PLA, that's going to take care of the Lady Share +1. It's not really a great resource loss on the Leek's side. You know, it's 0 cost on Nick Stalkers, but it does use an action. 1 cost on Leek's side, and it costs an action to play. So it kind of balances out almost. However, it does shut down his entire strategy quite effectively. Looks like a triple charge on Leek's side. No reason to do anything else. He's really got to regain as much resources as possible. Another revive from Nick Stalker. And out comes the citizens. Kestrel, Golden PLA is going to win this one. Yes, Golden PLA is definitely the MVP on Nick Stalker's side. Closely followed by that Golden Garden Cat that sat around for ages and managed to generate a lot of resources for Nick's. Alright, so Leek's turn once again. If he charges into mana, he could afford another Icy Spear, but again. Alright, so destroys one of the citizens. 2 light resources go into the pool for Nyx. And it's Leek's last turn. Leek, obviously a Fabicia deck, yeah. A Golden Piole Fabicia deck, of all things. And out comes the Lady Share, which is of course just going to get countered by the Golden PLA. No, Fiery Zealot instead. Fair enough. Well, that also works. It means the Fiery Zealot's almost guaranteed to stay on the field. Leek could transform the Lady Share, but there's no real reason to. Honestly, it would be a waste of resources. Unless he feels like playing the delaying game, of course. Possible. Leek, and I believe that Fabicia was pretty much banned. Well, we frown on Fabicia decks and things like that, but I mean, if this was like a normal, yeah, that's gonna be fatal damage. So well played to Leek there. Unfortunate with that Golden PLA, complete shutdown to shares, which is a shame. But Leek definitely wins the moral victory there by running a far more interesting deck than his opponent. Yes, we normally frown on Fabicia decks, and I have banned them in the past, but with like literally 4 people so far signing up for sub battles, and with us like having a third of our normal viewer base, it's not worth banning particular decks. Okay, Mist has a deck to look at. Alrighty, I'll switch over to the review deck. So 602, what was that? 39 before. Before what? That's mine. Okay. Let's try that again, just in case I typed that in wrong, but I don't think so. 60239B4. Yeah, this is literally just the deck that I was using earlier today. Whoops. Missed. Jabated. Yeah, okay. I have no idea what's happening in the chat with little boxes and things like that, but sure, yes, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else wants to sign up for the sub-battles, so we will finish it there. Honestly, that's been an hour, which is about what I anticipated for Mabinogi Duel now that the game is dead. So let's see. Alright, so very, very quickly, finally, tournament is going to be happening in the first half of August. I'm not entirely sure when, but I'll announce the date as soon as we've nailed it down. Tournament sign-ups will be happening on the Discord channel right after this live stream is finished, and they will be carrying on for about a week. If you sign up for the tournament, you are guaranteed a place. There is no limit to the number of participants for this final tournament, so don't panic. You are guaranteed a place so long as you sign up within a week. Tournament is going to be single elimination, just like all of our previous tournaments. If you're not sure what that means, just take a look at the previous tournaments on my YouTube channel to get an idea of what we're doing. Rule set is not set in place yet, but I am thinking that we will go with a cat merchant card only rule set. But that is up for debate, so if you want to get involved in determining what rules are going to be for this tournament, then jump into the Discord tournament talk room. Blah, 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 blah. Tripping over my tongue a lot today. Jump into the Discord tournament talk room, and we will have a big discussion on what everybody wants to see. So I think that's about it. Miss Hero, what's happening Thursday? Any stream then? No, but then we never stream on Thursday. So I'm not sure why there would be one. As far as experimental streams go, because Miss did ask me about this earlier, because Mabinogi Duel is dying, I'm going to just start live streaming random games. However, the tournament is going to take up an awful lot of my time and effort, as is some coding, programming work that I'm doing at the moment, so I'm not sure if we're going to be starting the experimental live streams before the tournament or not. If I decide to just randomly start live streaming something in an evening, I will announce it like just before it goes live on the Discord, but if you have notifications on YouTube or Twitch, then you'll be notified anyway. Regamaru, the match for the... yeah, your match. Unfortunately, Regamaru, nobody signed up. If you would like to fight me, that's fine. If you would like to jump into the Discord after this live stream is over and ask somebody in there for a fight, that's also fine. Otherwise, sign up for the tournament, and then you're guaranteed to get a fight on the stream. But yeah, we'll finish up there. I am going to open up the tournament sign-up rooms immediately after this live stream is over, which is basically now. So if you would like to get involved in the sign-up, the participation, or spectating, jump into the Discord and have your voice heard. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the Discord channel in just a bit. So goodbye from me, goodbye from Samurai Quack, and goodbye from the second Quack brother, Henry the Quack. Yay. We have so many quacks now, it's awesome. Alright. See you guys in Discord. Have fun. Be good. Bye.